like Satan breathing down your neck. Satan. Go away.
Oh yeah, yummy.
Hey Beauts, it's not Caroline here and welcome back to another episode of Dream Daddy. Now in the last episode we went on a date with Joseph again, and we had to chaperone again, and it was long again, but we saw a fantastic banner, which is always a winner in my book. Now excuse the nasalness because I'm quite ill, as you can hear. Shut me. Oh my god, that nearly killed me. Yeah, so I'm quite ill, but we're going to play a game because it's Saturday and we've got time to play a game, so let's continue and go on a date with someone else. I honestly don't know who I'm going to do this time. I want to see how Amanda's situation sorted out as well, whether she's become friends with them people again. It's been a long day, and yet I'm not quite ready to sleep. Usually when I feel this way, I mainline investigate TV. Mainline investigate, I don't know what that means. Investigate TV until I pass out, but tonight I feel like it would just make me antsy. I decided to take a relaxing stroll. After a bit of wandering, oh fucking here we go, Jim and Kim's. Always have really good people in there. After a bit of wandering, I found myself passing by Jim and Kim's. Being of legal age and sound judgment, I decided to stop in for a responsible portioned alcoholic beverage. I definitely am over legal age, so let's go in. Typically, I try to limit my consumption of alcohol to set up Typically, I try to limit my consumption of alcohol to set a positive example for Amanda, but I also feel a responsibility to play a role as a social agent in our community, and a watering hole such as Jim and Kim's is a perfect place to do so. I mean, yes, this is true. Let's go get fucked up. Let's get drunk out of our faces. Also, I desperately need a beer. I'll probably be handed whiskey again like I was last time, which is well annoying. Jim and Kim's is lively tonight. Yeah, it looks fucking rammed. Looks like you can't even get to the bar. Looks like 4 deep. Shit, son. The patrons are milling about, and even Neil seems to be having a good time. Coming here was a good idea. Oh, fucking Christ. I'm gonna have to deal with you. As I reach to collect my beer, I see Mary at the end of the bar. She's not semi-ironically throwing herself all over anyone. In fact, she's alone. Oh, it's a shame. I'm so sorry to hear that you don't have anyone to fuck tonight. She looks so sad. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Not through me. Not through me. Fuck her. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a home wrecker? Say hi, keep watching the game. I'm not saying hello to her, she can fuck off. I do a bit of space work, pretend not to notice Mary, and instead focus on a quippy man cave slogan on the wall. I can't tell if Mary's completely buys it, but I think my performance is job well done. I managed to keep my eyes glued on the game despite the guilt sweat accumulating under my collar. Just when the coast seems clear, I feel an ominous tap on my shoulder. It's so ominous. Like Satan breathing down your neck. Satan. Go away.
Ah.
You. Yeah, you. I mean, you. Hey. Having fun with your new best friend Joseph. Oh, I see how this is going to go down. I see how this conversation is going to happen. Okay, we could play that game. Let's do it. He's a great... I'm so glad. I'm so happy for you two. You should be. Mary, I'm not... I'd never accuse you of anything uncouth, Todger. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A supportive friendship. Even her eyes are like reddy orange. She's gonna kill me one day.
Ugh.
You're a good friend, aren't you? Yeah, I am. I'm there when he needs me, Mary. Oh, this is a kick in the teeth. Let's do that. Unlike some other people in his life. Z-snap. Bitch, you fucking heard what I said. Take it in. Listen to it. Learn from it. Be a better wife. Okay, great. So you're an expert on my marriage now? No, but I can see when a marriage is crumbling and is shit. Like yours. So I thought I'd just let you know. It doesn't take an expert to see, it doesn't take an expert to see you two are miserable. I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. I'm sorry. I'm not apologising to her. I'm in for a fight. Let's do this. Then what does that make you? Just well observed, really. We were miserable a long time. Poking her. Damn it! It lagged and I don't know what she said. I'm assuming it was something mean. You guys can go back and pause it, but I can't see what it said. Mary takes a long sip of her drink. This was a mistake. No, I fight her. I don't even care if she's a woman, I fight her. I'm a woman, so technically I'm fighting her. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised.
Eh.
Okay. Suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick.
Suck a dick, suck a huge or small.
Mary pays her tab and strides out of Jim and Kim's without looking back. I made her feel bad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I know, so many dads. Do, 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 do. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Okay, so we've done Craig twice. I think we've done Matt once. Done Robert once. Joseph twice. I honestly can't remember. I'm going to go for Brian. I keep looking up at him. But then I have to do Scottish and I really can't be asked. Yeah, we've been on a date once with Brian. Okay. Let's go for Brian. Let's just message Brian Harding. Pet every dog. Best tip I've ever seen in my life. Every time a loading screen comes on, my Bandicam stops working and it lags. And then I know in my head, I'm like, I'm going to have to edit the fuck out of this video because it's going to be all out of sync. Every single time I put a Dream Daddy video up, trust me, I've spent a long time editing it because it's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit, yeah? I have a message from Brian. Oh, he messaged me first. Hey, Daisy and I are going fishing tomorrow. Are you in or out? Oh yeah, I forgot. I was supposed to go fishing with him. Fuck. Oh no, I've been dreading this day. I accidentally boasted about my abilities as a fisherman to Brian. Now he's challenging me to another dad off. I've been doing my fishing research online, but I'm nowhere near close to being an expert. Still though, I have to accept. I typed back to Brian. Sounds great, man. Super excited to catch all those fish. And my lawn could use another good mowing. That'll show him, a little fucking bitch. This little fucking bitch. I'm gonna fucking be you a fishing little fucking bitch. Bitch! Brian responds back letting me know that tomorrow he'll pick us up at an hour I previously forgotten existed. Man, that's gonna be a rough start. It's gonna be like 4 AM. I'm not into that. Amanda comes into the room from the kitchen eating a cheese stick by biting it into pieces by piece like some kind of monster. I mean, let her eat cheese. Let her eat cheese. I didn't raise you like that. What? It's called string cheese and not chumpy cheese for a reason, Amanda. Let her eat how she wants to eat.
Dad.
Did you just call me here to criticize my controversial string cheese eating technique or what? Oh, his accent's gonna be hard with this cold. No, Amanda, we have to go fishing tomorrow. Well, you have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog. How do I become a master of fishing overnight? You went fishing to the Girl Scout, didn't you? This voice is so hard with my cold. No, but my stint in the Scouts was brief and purely transsexual. I don't know what that means. Thought I would get free cookies, but I didn't know that I had to be outside and tie knots and stuff. But I have to be Brian. Dad, let me tell you a story. Now this is a story all about how. Do you remember last summer how I applied for the job at the coffee shop across town? Sounds like a great story. Give me a refresher. During the interview, they asked me if I knew how to work an espresso machine, and I really wanted the job, so I lied and said yes. On that first morning, there was a line at the door, and within a half an hour, I severely burned my hand, and then they told me to go home, and I never came back. I still have a scar from that. Oh my god, talk.
Burning hands today. I had this long lighter thing that lights my Yankee candles, because they're hard to get in with your hand, and you get all black around your hand. So I bought a long lighter, and it needed refilling, and I have lighter fuel in my cupboard. So I stuck it in the little hole thing, and I squeezed it, and I didn't notice that it wasn't going in the hole, it was just dripping all down the lighter. And I was like, oh, it's on my hand, and I wiped it off, and as I clicked the lighter, it all set alight, including my hand. And I was like, fuck! And I just dropped the lighter on the floor, did this in my hand, and my hand went out, and then I noticed my floor was on fire, and I was like stamping on the fucking lighter, and I was like, I nearly died! And the cat was freaking out, and I was like, oh, are you okay? So it's the most traumatic thing I've ever done, trying to light a fucking lighter. But don't buy lighters from Poundland and try and light them up, because it doesn't fucking work. Just go buy another lighter that's already filled up. And I was like, and I was traumatised for like the next 10 minutes. And now there's like a fucking burn mark on my carpet, and I nearly died.
So, moral of the story is, if you buy a shitty lighter from Poundland, don't try and fucking fill it. Just buy a new one, because it doesn't fucking work and you nearly die. Anyway, back to the story. Of course I remember. What does that have to do with fishing? The burn is a metaphor, Dad. I don't get it. You can't lead a horse to water. I mean, you can lead a horse to water. What do horses have to do with fish and burns? Dad, please. I don't get your obsession with competing against Brian. You wouldn't understand, it's a dad thing. Please try explaining it to me. Okay. Brian's just so much better than me, and he purposely reminds me of that whenever he can. It's like he has to one-up me, and I have to beat him in his own game. Is that what you think is going to happen here? No, Amanda. Okay, good. I know that's what's happening here.
Aww.
Alright, Pops. We should both get some sleep. See you in the morning. Night, Panda. It's clearly daylight out. Like, what time are you going to bed? 6? Wait a little while. I brush my teeth and throw on some pyjamas. I climb into bed, set my alarm, and close my eyes. 4 a.m. Look at what time I'm sleeping. Look at this. So it's like, what? 7:45? It's a ridiculous time to go to sleep. Okay, sleep. No, I'll be like, no. I can't sleep, can I? I'm wide awake. I can't help but think about the last time I went fishing, hoping that there's something I can glean from it to give me an edge over Brian. I was about 9 years old. My dad woke me up in the morning and told me to get dressed and meet him downstairs. It was still dark out. I had no idea what was going on. Before I knew it, we were both alone on a freezing cold lake. Oh, that sounds fucking awful. Fishing is the worst. I had to sit there for hours while it got hot and muggy, the air thick with bugs. I picked up mosquito bites while my dad sat in the stone silence, fishing pole in one hand and beer in the other. We didn't catch anything. That sounds like the worst time ever. Like, I would fucking hate that. On the long drive home, my father bought me a pack of cigarettes and didn't say a thing. It sounds like a great dad. Sounds like he knows parenting really well. That didn't help me, and I think I have repressed sadness about my father. I'll deal with that later. Yeah, it sounds like a therapist kind of thing. We have no time for that at the moment. Sorry about that. Oh, pretty though. But pretty. I mean, the moon's still out, but pretty. This is nice. I'm sitting on a boat in the middle of a body of water. I can't see any land, but I know it's a lake. The water is placid and still. I hold a fishing pole. I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching a fish right now. I cast my lure into the water and wait. And wait. And wait! My whole being is filled with hopelessness, and I watch the line disappear into the depths below. It's obviously going to be Brian. You used the wrong lure. I look up and see my father, just as he looked that one cold morning, disapproving. I'm panicking now. I pull the lure up and try to grab a different one, but all of the lures in my tucker box are the exact same. I look at my father for guidance, but he's gone. This is a dream, isn't it? I try casting again, but I can't hold my footing. My boat tips over and I fall into the water, sinking further and further. I see the multitudes of fish that have been lying just below the surface, all swimming around me as if to taunt me. One fish swims up to me. He has Brian's eyes. You got to use the natural buoyancy lure if you're trying to catch trout, buddy. Jesus. That's annoying. I jolt awake to the sound of my alarm. That's a proper anxiety dream, that is. That's a proper anxiety dream. It's fishing day. That would explain the weird dream. I groggily slip on clothes and get ready. I spot Amanda's door half open and see she's still curled up in a mountain of blankets. I walk over to her bed and give her a tiny kiss on the forehead. Oh. Fishing day, kiddo. Are you ready? No. Well, you gotta get up. I can't do this without you. Also, stop sleeping in your clothes. That's a sign of depression, you know, sleeping in your clothes. Or extreme tiredness. Or drunkenness. But if you're doing it on a regs, it's a sign of depression. Maybe she's sad about them kids. I need to talk to her more. Make sure she's okay. Because I love her. Amanda pulls her comforter over her head. Never. Amanda. I'll get up in a minute. Alright, Brian should be here in 20, so you better not just go back to sleep. Amanda sticks her hand through the blanket to wave me away. I leave her room and make myself some coffee. And another cup with lots of cream and sugar for Amanda whenever she gets up. Amanda eventually wanders in and chugs her coffee while I do my jumples. Oh no. I hear the doorbell ring. It must be Brian. I'm not ready for this. Still rubbing our eyes, we walk outside to see Brian. He's decked out in fishing gear. Daisy's fallen asleep next to him. Early bird gets the worm, buddy. I can't do Scottish. I can't do it. You ready to fish? I was born already. My eyes narrowing on Brian. It's a good day to die. I'm really happy about dying. Today's a perfect day. The temperature's fine. I mean, let's do it. Death is a pond, so I'm on it. Hop on in, guys. Let's get this fishing party started. Oh, don't. It's too early for this shit. I walk over to the driver's side of the door and open it. Woof woof, Maxwell. Oh, look at his little corgi. So cute. Brian's dog immediately hops into the driver's seat, wagging his tail furiously. Can I see your license, sir?
Ah.
Maxwell, let Todger sit. Maxwell immediately hops into the back to cuddle with Daisy. Amanda settles in next to Maxwell and Daisy and immediately falls asleep. Oh, these kids can't handle it. You ready for an adventure? I'm ready for glory. I'm ready for vengeance and revenge. And hello.
Yeah. Okay. You ready?
Get your scroll out of my face. You're in the way of the camera. Egg. I'm ready for glory. I struggle to stay awake as you drive to the outskirts of town. Country music plays quietly from the radio as I watch the trees pass. Baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down low. But some music gotta soft and slow. So where exactly are we headed? It's about an hour north of here, a little spot I've been going to since I was a kid. My dad used to take me there all the time. I didn't think anybody else knows about it. Fucking Scottish is awful. I brought everything we need so that we can catch some trout, have a nice little fire and enjoy the nature. My fishing pole is in the shop getting it tuned up. Do you think maybe have an extra I could borrow? But of course, it's probably not as nice as it sounds like yours is though. Alright. I lied, I don't have any fishing pole. I'm digging a hole here. You really are. You need to stop lying. Like, just tell the truth. I stare out the forest lining the highway, the sun just barely over the horizon scattering dusty pink light through the trees. For a split second I spot a deer grazing on the side of the road before it leaps back into the bush. Nice. After a nice quiet drive, Brian eventually tells me to pull off the highway onto a dirt road. The car bumps along until we reach a clearing that opens up to a magnificent lake. Pardon me. Well, here we are. Great. I step out the car and help Brian upload our gear as Maxwell runs around us barking. The kids wake up and wander to the shore, where Daisy tries to teach Amanda how to skip rocks. I can't skip rocks. I have tried to do that. I can't do it. Brian and I carry the tackle boxes and call her down the edge of the lake where he has a canoe waiting. Oh great, it's still in one piece. Hold on, help me out with this, Maxwell. Brian, did you say help me out, Maxwell? The dog has no opposable thumbs. Can he help you? Unless I read that wrong. I help Brian place a tiny dog-sized life vest onto Maxwell. Oh, he's not going to drown otherwise. Woof woof. Alright, your turn. Listen, I can swim. But always safety first, so please give me one. Brian hands me a lime green life vest. I mean, hell yeah. Maybe if I fall in, you'll save me. I can swim, thanks. No thanks. Let's just make his ego a bit better. If I fall in, I'm counting on you to rescue me.
Well.
Dick emojis. Dick emojis! My neighbours probably fucking hate me. Suit yourself. Brian turns to Amanda and Daisy, who are still skipping rocks. You kids want to fish? I'm good at just throwing rocks into the water. Amanda hurls a rock into the pond with gusto. Yeah, take that water. Amanda, you're supposed to be skipping them. Isn't that what we're doing? Daisy, don't you want to fish? I think catching fish is kind of inhumane. We're gonna go explore the woods and look at bugs and stuff. Alright, be safe, don't go too far. Brian puts the life vest around himself and we throw all of our equipment into the canoe. Maxwell happily jumps in and takes his place looking out over the front of the boat. I get into the canoe and Brian shoves off. We paddle together to get ourselves in the middle of the lake. This is going to be excruciatingly painful. Most freshwater fish usually feed at dusk and dawn, which is why I had to get you up so early. Yeah, I know, that's pretty common fisherman knowledge. After all, fisherman knowledge that I am knowledgeable about. I know everything about fish. Ask me another question. I know what herons are. Isn't that a bird? Heron. That's a bird. That's my own stupidity. I know what pollock is. Still a gambling man. You know it. Let's see who can catch more fish. Oh fuck me, this is gonna be a little mini game, isn't it? You can catch more than one. Sounds easy enough to me. What's on the line? Besides, other fish I'm gonna catch, obviously.
Oh.
I was thinking something a little more high stakes than mowing the lawn. Custody of our children. No, you can't just give your kid away. More than that. Let's say if I win, I'd get your weed whacker. No, I need that to whack my weeds, obviously. Otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. I can't give you my weed whacker. I need to whack the weeds. The Weed Whacker 2000? That's a limited edition. Don't fucking touch my Weed Whacker, you piece of shit. But if you win, you get my pole saw, the reach and the cut 3000. Oh my god, the thing I've dreamed about my whole life. The pole saw 3000. The cordless version? That's the one. God, amazing. Shit. The Reach Cut 3000 is state of the art. My Weed Whacker is a prized possession, but there is those hard to reach branches at the back of the yard that have been begging for a pruning. I need that fucking pole saw. You're right. We shake on it. Ugh. I suddenly remember that I don't know how to fish. My foolishness, fatherly pride will one day be my undoing. Yeah, one day. I watch as Brian ties a lure and does some stuff that I can't quite follow with his fishing pole. He casts it into the lake. Oh boy, now I have to do that. I stare down at the tackle box and the pole in my hand. Put some bait on the hook, insult the fish. I mean, fuck you, fish! You piece of shit, stretch before physical activity. Let's just put some bait on the hook. Let's not go too far. So many dick emojis this episode, I may love. I fish a worm from the styrofoam container Brian bought. It's slippery, but I think I can get it onto the hook if I just focus. Oh god, I'm bleeding. Oh god, the blood's everywhere. The worm is not on the hook, and I'm bleeding. How did you? What the fuck happened? Jesus. Need some help? No, I meant to do that. The blood attracts the fish. They can smell it after a mile away, you know. That's sharks, mate. That is sharks. Exactly. I think that's sharks. Oh, a little bit Irish there. No, it's definitely fish. Now what? Perform fish mating call. I mean, do you know it? Because I'd love to hear it. Tie a knot or something. Meditate. Oh my god, I'm going to do the fish mating call because it sounds hilarious. As you probably already know, fish also respond positively when you tempted them with a cold potential mate. Observe. Gazing out the lake, I prepare my call. Oh no, these are awful. Come fertilise these eggs, baby. Let me get that towel, you slabby fish. You get a hot pectoral fin. Oh, these are all so bad. What's the least gross one? Probably the hot pectoral fin one. Pectoral. You got a hot pectoral fin, girl! Man, come on over here. Fertilise those eggs. Oh, me and you both, Brian. Okay, I'm officially uncomfortable. While part of the territory, Brian, I guarantee those fish are horned up and ready to get caught. Why did I press the fucking mating call one? What is wrong with me? Why didn't I just do a normal one? I'm a disgrace. Let's cast this sucker. I put my rod back and launch the lures. Yeah, put your dick back in your pants, man. Oh, pull. I pull my rod back and launch the lure as hard as I can. Whoa. Yeah, Lawrence of a rowboat and all that shit. As the lure flies off the line and sails far, far away, landing in the lake with a loud splosh. Sorry, I judged the wind speed wrong. This cold air drives the pressure down. Go ahead and take my pole. I know it's hard switching to a new pole and you're not used to it. I'll fix up another light. Did I chuck the whole pole into the fucking river? What a Remy. Brian has his pole with a smile. I bet he did. I just sit there, feeling like an idiot. You really should do. You're a fucking disgrace, everyone. Oh my god. Fishing around. Oh no. It's a mini game. Fishing around here is easy. They group up. All you gotta do is align three of the same species and reel them in. Oh my god, is this like fucking... What is this? Is this like fucking Candy Crush? I need to match three of the same species, sir. I can't tell which fish is which. I can tell because of the colours and shit.
Match that fish.
Oh god.
Match of the day.
Yes! Oh my god, this is fun. No, that's wrong! God damn it! That's another pike. I don't care, Brian. Go away. Okay. Listen, this is hard. Let me just concentrate for a second and look at the fish. Do I have a time limit? I do! This is gonna get. I'm gonna die. Thank you so much.
Nice catch.
S plus perfect! Thanks, Brian. Good work. I know. Done a really good job there, I know. Appreciate it. Wow, this is way tougher than I thought. I look over to Brian, who's smiling, obviously enjoying the time out here on the lake. I mean, I did a really good job. I will crush him. I will crush him like a grape within my hand. Suddenly, the fishing pole jumps in my hand. I reflexively tug upwards. I think I got something big. The tip of the pole dips down repeatedly and the line starts to run. Reel it in. I mean, reel it in. I finally get the fish right up to the boat. It's long, beautiful rainbow trout. Brian hands me a net. It's all yours. I lean down and notice that my hands are shaking with excitement. The fish is bigger than the ones Brian caught. The pole saw it. It's bigger than all the ones Brian caught. The pole saw is mine. The entire canoe tips over with me. I find myself sinking into the lake. Oh my god, terrifying. I should have taken the life vest. All of a sudden, I'm embraced under the water and pulled into Brian's arms. Oh my god, embrace me. You look so dry. What happened? I finally dragged upwards, spluttering water. All of our gear floats onto the surface. Maxwell doggy paddles around us in circles, having a great time. Are you alright? Does that count as one? Well, seeing as how all the fish are now swimming safely back into the lake, I guess so. Brian laughs. Let's get you to the shore. Brian and I flip the canoe back over and fill it with our own soaking wet gear. Shit. I row back to shore with Maxwell in tow. Proper dad bod right there. It's like a fucking muscular but also belly. I like it. Once we get to the beach, Maxwell darts off into the woods. Brian takes off his shirt. Dots of lake water glistening in the sun across his strong back. Oh my god, I'm clearly in love. Man, all that general contracting must have built that guy like an ox. He is built like a fucking brick shit house, mate. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. I'm gonna get a fire going so we can dry off. Wanna hand me yours? I never take my suit off, ever. My cat suit is everything to me. Yeah, okay. I resolutely take off my own shirt and toss it to Brian. I suddenly wish I had done more sit-ups in my life, or any sit-ups at all, really. Another thing you bested me in, stupid sexy Brian. Stupid damn sexy Brian. You might as well fry that shirt up, seems like the only lunch we'll have. The day's young, we can fish from the shore. Once Brian gets the fire going, I sit and try to dry off my pants. Brian sets a couple of lures out by the water's edge. We're probably going to have to put the kibosh, I don't know what that is, put the kibosh of the competition for now. Until another day. My stomach growls. Are you hungry? Oh, I'm fine. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out a few granola bars. I have a small child. I'm flush with snacks. This is true. Brian joins me by the fire and I accept the cargo short granola. Sounds great. And now we are back to waiting. Where did the girls get off to? Shouldn't they be back by now? Oh, worry. Fuck them. They're all off towards their own. I'm sure they're fucking fine. Well, they're what, like 10 and 15? Meh. Meh. Don't need to look for them. Meh. I wouldn't worry about it too much. They're a couple of smart kids. Yeah, it still doesn't stop people from taking them. That's what I'm worried about. They're too smart. They probably established a small world government by this point and installed themselves as leaders. Sounds good. I take a look around at the sun cresting the tree lines, casting the entire lake in warm golden glow. The forest seems to be coming alive now. Birds chirp in the distance. Wow, nature is beautiful. It is. A mosquito bites me. I slap the back of my neck and curse. Nature sucks. Here you go, bud. Brian hands me a bottle of bug spray. I begrudgingly take it and douse myself. I've always hated how much this stuff smells. Really? I've always kind of liked it. Reminds me of being outside. Maybe you and I have different sentiments on the outdoors. Clearly you've had a shit one, Dodger. Maxwell comes bounding up to me, a huge stick in his mouth. He drops it at my feet and looks at me expectingly. Oh. Fake throw it out. I love that. Throw the stick towards the woods. Break the stick in half. Assert your dominance. Obviously throw it. Dick emojis! I held the stick as hard as I can towards the tree line. Maxwell bolts after it, running as fast as his stubby little legs can carry him. Which, coincidentally, is not very fast. It's very cute though. Corgis just, they run, it's so adorable.
Hey.
That's fraud, told ya. I turn away so he can't see me blush. Stop. I'm shy. My throwing skills is my best thing about me. Stop. Look at blushing. Maxwell brings the stick back to me, clearly proud of himself. Good boy, Maxwell. You're very good at speedy, boy. You're the world champion fetch. I can't read when I have a cold. Let me try again. Good boy, Maxwell. You're a very good and speedy boy. You're the world champion fetch. It's time for the pets. What's the plan? Butt pats to never foul. Scratch behind the ear. Rub that belly. Scratch behind his ear. I give Maxwell some nice little scratches behind his floppy ears. He responds in kind by licking my face. He's so cute. He really likes you. Be careful, he's going to try and follow you home if you keep that up. I scratch Maxwell's ear more intensely. Please follow me home. I'm going to steal your dog, Brian. We both laugh, but I am only kind of kidding. Like, I will generally take your dog home with me in my backpack. So, be careful. Watch your eyes. Watch what I'm doing. While I'm playing with Maxwell, fish begin routinely pulling on Brian's lines. I watch Brian effortlessly fillet the fish, squeezing a bit of lemon on them and trying to fry them up in the cast. What? That went really quick. Oh, that's just... He caught the fish, filleted the fish, put lemon on them and cooked them. I was like, why are you squeezing lemon on them as soon as he gets them out of the lake? They're still alive and he's like, lemon in the eye. Trying to fry them up in the cast iron pan. Before we know it, we have a feast fit for a couple of shirtless dudes. Sounds great. Amanda and Daisy emerge from the woods looking totally unscathed. Whoa, Dad, Bard Patrol. I'm going to have to issue you both with citation and demand you to both put your shirts on. They're a children present. Brian tosses me my now dry shirt. I pull it over my head, thankful that I will no longer be distracted by Brian and his pecs. I'm like, I can't stop staring at you, so you need to put your clothes back on, thank you. Where have you guys been? Studying etymology. Entomology, I don't know what that is. What? We were playing with bugs. Oh, okay, the study of bugs. I expected you guys to be more covered in like mud and stuff. Daisy looks offended. What do you take me for? A child? I mean, yeah, you're a child. Amanda puts her hand on Daisy's shoulder. Right. We take a seat around the fire and Brian serves us all a generous pile of fish on paper plates. It's absolutely delicious. Why does he have to be good at everything? Fish taste okay. Daisy and Amanda both nod furiously, mouths full of fish. It's incredible. I've never had fish this good. Yeah, it's great. All Harding family recipe. What, lemon? Just some lemon. It's my recipe. It's passed down from generation to generation. What is it? It's just lemon. What do you mean it's not a recipe? Yes, it is.
Huh?
Why are your pants wet? Well, Amanda, we were out there on the lake and then I accidentally tipped the boat over. Don't worry, all of the gear floated to the surface so we didn't lose anything. Right, Dodger? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Why is he lying for me? I can tell the truth, but I'm a fucking moron. I can't believe he just covered for me. Gosh, he even out-humbles me. He's trying to beat me at everything, including my world-famous sense of humility. He's just a great guy. Love him. Forever. We finish our fish and end up playing catch with Maxwell for a little while before we decide to head out. After cleaning up the camp, we pack up the station wagon and let Maxwell into the back seat. The poor pup falls asleep in a cuddle puddle with Amanda and Daisy. That sounds great. A cuddle puddle, oh my god. Incredible. They've had a long day. They have had a long day. Been an ordeal today, bud. Let me drive you guys home. I want to prove that I'm the most awake dad on the block, but yeah, I'm beat. You can't pretend to drive if you're tired, it's just fucking dangerous. Fine. Drive me home. Chauffeur me all the way. As we drive away, I take one last look at the lake disappearing behind us and smile. I rest my head against the window and the low rumble of the dirt road beneath us lures me into a peaceful sleep. Yeah, sleeping in cars is like really easy and I don't know, it is the movement and the sound of the road underneath you just puts you to sleep. Hey, sleepyhead. I open my eyes and realise that I had dozed off in the car. I self-consciously wipe a bit of drool off my chin. Oh hey, I was resting my eyes. just in case we suddenly have to jump into any sort of conflict, so I'm super awake for it, you know. I'm ready to fight, like, I'm so ready. What? With my strong dad arms. Obviously not as strong as you. You look like you haul logs for a living, but I have strong arms. I have strong dad arms. Whatever. It's all good. You want some rest, buddy? Thanks for coming out of us today. I had a lot of fun with you. Thanks for inviting us. I also had fun, actually. Glad to hear it. Take it easy, yeah? You too. Take it the easiest. Brian chuckles to himself as he unloads the car. Amanda and I get inside and immediately collapse onto the couch. Long day. Yep. I was so close to that pulsar.
Huh?
Pulsar? Yeah, Brian and I were competing to see who could catch the most fish and... Ah, stop! Why do you care so much? Amanda Panda, just look at the guy. He's so obviously got my number and he's rubbed it in my face.
Dad.
Dad, I love you. But you're kind of dumb sometimes. Dumb or clearly the superior dad? You know what? I don't have any of the energy required to properly unpack your weird fixation with asserting your masculinity. I'm going to bed. Night. Amanda... Oh, Jesus, she fucking just like crouched and crawled along the floor, clearly. Bye then! Amanda slides off the couch, face down onto the floor. Oh, Jesus. You okay? I'm a tired slug. Okay, so she did generally fall to the floor. I'm a tired slug. Amanda, that floor is disgusting. Then clean your floor. What do you mean? How is your floor? My floor is not disgusting. I could lay on my floor. It's hoovered. Why is your floor so gross? Hoover. I don't care. We need to buy a Hoover. Well, night, honey. Night, pops. I'm gonna sleep on the floor. Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Like you. Why are you not Scottish? Angry about weather. Look at them yellow bars. They're all so full, apart from belly laugh. I got an A. I really started to like Brian. Really started to like Brian. He seems like he likes me. He's so cute and manly. Oh, I love him. I love everyone, apart from Damien.
Welcome. You've got
Robert.
dads.
Thank you. We're not going to go on another date. I appreciate that. Yeah, so that was the second date with Brian. I feel like the next date is going to be another fucking competition, but I feel like we shouldn't. We should just be like, hi, can we go on like a normal food date or something else, which is totally good too. I love him. I love all of them. I don't know who I'm going to pick at the end of this. I'm so sad. Anyway, thank you so much for coming and seeing me today. I really appreciate it. Push those lovely little buttons at the bottom. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next one. Bye, 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 bye. I'm so ill. I don't know what to do anymore.